Okay, hi, I'm live. I guess Joe is having internet issues or something because we had a storm just came through. I am sitting over here. I just barely, about, I'd say probably about 15 minutes ago, got my power and my internet back. Um, Had a heavy storm come through here, Watertown or Waterloo. Headed to Watertown. I think they're getting it now. So I'm gonna see if I can't change these goofy banners that he's got him. Well, not banners. Yeah, this thing. I don't know why he's got that up there as parental advisory explicit content. I guess I'm a parental advisory kind of guy. Yeah. Anyway, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be in here. I don't even know if we have a guest tonight. He didn't tell me. And if we do, I have no clue how to contact him because he does all this stuff. You know, I just kind of sit here and be a figurehead. So yeah, I don't know what the heck that's all about. I thought we had I swear we had something else on here for this. But anyway, I don't know if people are gonna be watching tonight. If you are, you can talk to me over here. Not even sure what to talk about because I know that I've been having activity in my house lately. Back just last night. Girlfriend brought the dog up, Jasmine. She's a little mixed kitty, and put her in bed in the other room in there. And I was getting ready to go to bed because I had to be up early this morning to go to work. And well, Jasmine was in there, and all of a sudden, she just, well, there he is. Hi, did we have a guest that we were supposed to be bringing on?
No, I was trying to tell you that, but I was getting frustrated with this fucking thing. I don't know what happened. I had to go through, I reset the modem, I reset the router.
Yep.
And then, I totally had to reset all the Ethernet card settings and reboot the computer like 3 fucking times so that it reinstalled it had to reinstall all the drivers.
That's fucking weird. That's fucking weird that happened.
And it was working when Tanya pulled in. And then she went and turned on the other, the other computer, the iBuyPower computer. And I had music playing and stuff, and I'm looking at the time and I'm going, okay, it's time to go to StreamYard and stuff and wait for Mark. And it just said no internet connection. But she had one over there.
Yeah, that's extremely weird.
So I don't know if something got in and changed my fucking Ethernet card settings or driver settings or some shit, but
somebody remotely hack you?
It could have happened.
Yeah, it could have. I agree, it could have. But no, it's we had a heavy storm come through and it should be coming your way. I don't know if it's going.
Oh, it's coming. I can hear it. It's thundering. It's raining. It's pouring.
See, the thing is, I don't know if it's going to run north of you guys or if it's going to run right over top of you. We lost power. Our fucking. I'm sitting here doing shit, and all of a sudden everything goes. Boop, everything at once lost total power.
It's on top of us right now.
Then when they came back, when the power came back on, then of course I had to wait for the modem to reboot, and I had to wait for the router to reboot, and then it's like, I wound up, we wound up having no internet for probably a good 10 minutes.
Well,
And
I
then all
mean,
of a sudden
I
everything came back.
understand. You know, I can understand when the internet goes out due to a storm, but when there's no reason for it to go out like it did,
Yeah,
that drives me absolutely fucking bonkers.
I actually had that happen to me before, Joe, where everything was showing good. Okay, the modem was showing good, the router was showing good.
Yeah, and the computer was telling me I
the
was
computer
hooked
was
up.
telling me, yeah, and the computer was telling me I was hooked up and everything. What it turned out to be was on the provider's end, they were showing that the signal was coming through, but nothing was coming in.
No,
It was an
maybe
extremely
Spectrum
weak
had
signal.
issues and caused me to. I don't
I
know.
think that it could
still,
very well be, but
she
still.
had. Still, one computer had it and the other one didn't. And
one's hooked up by wire and one's
I
hooked
should have
up
checked.
wireless.
This one hooks up to both. My
Hmm.
computer here has both wired and wireless internet.
Like I said, you should turn the wireless off.
Oh, I turn it on, it goes faster.
Yeah, because it's drawing. At that point, you can bridge them. It's
Right.
called bridging.
It's yeah, I know what
And
it's
we used to do that with older computers and modems.
right.
We would install like 2 or 3 modems in a computer, plug them all in, and then go in and bridge them, which would be having all of them running at at same speeds and everything, and pulling the information at the same time. It actually did make the computers run faster, but yeah.
So I wasn't here. It was still set up for yesterday.
Yeah, I noticed. I had it removed that one. Okay, I know you went in over here. You didn't go on banners, did you?
Yeah, I went over to banners and all I did was or not banners, brand.
Brand. And then you went up here. No.
See where it says Insane Asylum Podcast?
Oh, that's where you went. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you had it on retro review.
Yeah. And I also downloaded these 2 songs into here that I created. You know, the Pickle Fucker song and something else. Well, we broke a record last night. We did 2 things last night. How you feeling, by the way? Any better?
Yeah.
You sounded
Yeah.
like shit when you
Oh,
called.
I was hurting, man. I don't know what the fuck
I
was
could
going
barely
on, but
understand you for
my
a couple
gut-
of minutes.
my gut was on fire. It literally felt like I drank a bottle of fucking kick-ass hot sauce. Burn, and my gut was on fire, and I was basically goose stepping all the way to the bathroom.
And by the way, you can go
And it hurt.
get Golf It for 50% off this weekend only.
$5.
$5. Tanya found that out because she installed it.
That's awesome. I'm saving my pennies.
Oh,
I got a $2,000 transmission to have replaced in my van.
ouch! It's gonna cost you $2,000.
Yep,
Ouch.
labor and everything else. In fact, they're probably just going to wind up rebuilding it because it's just as expensive either way I go. So I got to figure out where the $2,000's coming from. And then I got Progressive giving me shit about my house. You know, they agreed to insure it, and then here they gave me until the 10th because they're gonna drop the insurance,
Well,
claiming that I have broken windows.
broken
It took-
windows.
Here's what they did. They took a picture of the fucking garage. They sent some guy out to do fucking inspection. My roof had been replaced on the house in 2017 before I bought this house. So it's still got about 20 years there, or at least 15 years left on that roof, because it's a 30-year roof. The roof on the garage needs to be repaired. I agree with that, because there's a section of it where it's all worn out. And the window on the garage, one of the window that they're referring to, glass on one side, metal on the other side, because the metal is a vent for venting the garage. And they're saying my window's broken, so because of that and the roof, they're not going to keep insurance on the house. And it's like, okay, then give me an exception for the garage, because that's what you're referring to. And they wouldn't do that either.
What a crock of shit.
And then I told them basically, I said, okay, in that case, since it's your decision, I want a full fucking refund. Oh, Mr. Roberts, you can't be talking that way. The fuck I can't. You know, you guys are the ones pissing me off. You're the ones that are trying to drop me.
I was like, when you said broken window, I'm like, last time I was there, I didn't see any broken windows.
No, none of my windows are broke. All of them have a good seal on them. All of them are in good condition. The whole fucking house is in good condition. I don't even have leaks in my roof. And even on the garage, where the bad spot is on the roof of the garage, which I know it needs to be replaced. I can't have it done right now because I don't have the money. But, you know, even that alone, there's no fucking leaks.
No.
But no, Progressive has to be dicks about it. So I'm trying to find another insurance company that'll do that.
Yeah, it's I can see with everything that's been going on, a lot of people having trouble finding insurance companies too.
Well, the thing is, I have to have insurance on this house. I have to have insurance. If I don't have insurance, they're gonna, you know, WEDA will fuck me over. Here's the thing with that though. WEDA is a government. Okay, WEDA is government. They're government loan. If they didn't think this house was in good condition, they wouldn't even give me the fucking loan on the place. Plain and simple.
Right. I know. It's like buying a new car. You got to have insurance on it while you're paying for it. I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Same fucking principle.
But that's what pisses me off about it, though. And see, that's the kind of shit you guys are going to have to deal with whenever you wind up getting into a house. you know, you're going to have insurance regardless if you got the place paid off or not. You have to have insurance on it.
Well,
because it's part of the city, part of the state. You know, it's all city and state laws and everything.
And also part of the other problem with that now is I found out my cousin no longer works for that one insurance company anymore.
Yeah, you told me about that.
So yeah, it'll be a little bit harder.
Yeah,
I'll figure it out.
But I'd have to find one. I have to find one before the 10th of July and then they're like, the guy's like, well, we got to prorate it since we did take it as, you know, dude, you got paid $1,400 for a year's worth of insurance on my fucking house. Better insurance, you know, they were offering me better insurance than Farmers was. The Farmers they jumped from 1,000 up to 17. And it's like, what the fuck? You know, and all this is escrowed in. So my payments I have to pay for my house, those also include a portion to pay my insurance for the year. So, you know, I've actually been adding extra to my payments originally, so that way it'll cover my insurance. And then they go and pull this shit. And it's irritating. So,
Well, we broke a record with our little golf game thing last night.
Good for you. Give me 1 minute. I gotta go pee real quick. So
We broke two
do
records.
like I did. Sit there and talk to yourself. I'll be right back.
I don't want to
Just got
talk to
pee.
myself. Nobody's watching anyways. I'll play a
All right.
song.
Nobody's watching. Right.
I'll play my new song.
I'll be right back. Just chill.
I'll play my new song. It's intermission time.
Got my jar of pickles, I'm so fine. In the fridge, it chills every time. Crisp and green in the brine. I was getting hungry late at night. Opened the fridge to my delight. Couldn't resist that crunchy bite. Pickle fucker, that's who I am. Munching on pickles, it's my jam. Pickle fucker, yes, it's true. Pickles got me feeling brand new.
So what, you playing with your pickle, you fucker?
Yes, gotta have a snack to feel my best. Pickle time, I must confess.
Do you know how many people thought this was funny when I sent it out to all of them that play golf with us? But anyway,
Pickle fucker.
we broadcasted last night. We ended the broadcast, but we ended up with a 4-hour window. Okay, our 2 hours
Yeah.
plus Supernatural's 2 hours. So we had 4 hours. So we were on live for 4 hours on Things Network, or 3.5. I ended the Things Network stream, so we didn't go over and step on anybody's toes after about 3.5 hours. But we went over 5 hours streaming last night.
You guys streaming right now?
Yeah. So that was like, wow.
Yeah, we're streaming. I turned on the stream for us.
I'm going up there.
I'll go up there. Oh. So yeah, it's been hard to find a guest. I started on Saturday and sent out the StreamYard's got this thing called Collab. COLLAB.
Yeah.
And I signed, you basically, I filled it all out and finished, it's something that's included with StreamYard for as your package deal or whatever. So I put it out there months ago, and I actually gotten a few guests from there for us. We've actually had a few guests from the Collab site. So I hadn't checked it in a while, and I checked it, and it's like, wow. So I was like notifying everybody and stuff, and then I notified a bunch of other people, and I had like little over a dozen invites sent out for this Friday from Saturday, and nope, nothing. I figured it's the time of year where it's summertime, it's going to be harder for us to find guests. People are busy.
Yeah, as long as it ain't fucking raining.
Well, it's not raining everywhere in the world. Yeah.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying.
So, but I mean, I tried always,
I know.
So, and I found out that we're up to 140 subscribers now.
Cool. Hey,
But did you see the little thing that StreamYard's requiring, or Facebook's requiring you to stream to the little requirements that you have to meet to stream to Facebook Live?
Like,
Did you see that? On June 10th,
no.
On June 10th, 2024, Facebook released a new set of criteria to be eligible to go live on Facebook. 1. Your account must be at least 60 days old. 2. Your page or professional profile must have at least 100 followers. 3. To go live from a page, you need to have Facebook access or task access to create content. Well, our Facebook page is, well, let's see, that goes back to CCS.
Yeah.
That's why the
I
email.
don't even know how many fucking followers I got. How do you find that out?
And then, I don't know. If you go and look at your actual profile page so that, not where you post and you see everybody else post and your friends, it should say, like,
No, I don't have 100 friends.
we've got 2.3K followers.
So we got over 2,000 followers.
Yeah. And our Facebook page goes back to, you're talking 14 years old, or no, 15. I don't know. Right around that time, it started when we were, it started as CCS, CCS.
Yeah.
That's what it started. When we started that journey.
Shit.
And then my personal Facebook page.
I got 121 friends.
I got 147 followers on my personal Facebook page.
Where did you find followers?
Scroll down. You see where it says intro?
No, because...
Watch. Whoops. Wrong thing.
No, I'm on my page. I have to click here, I guess, right?
Wait, that's the wrong one.
I got 126 friends according to this. It says it's got my name, and under it says your friends. I don't see anything. It says intro on my main page.
All right. Are you looking at
Oh, wait a minute. Intro.
Are you looking at your profile page like this?
Yes.
So when you see followers, you got to scroll down and follow. You see, it says followed by 147 people.
All I have lives in Madison, Wisconsin, and in a relationship with Lisa. That's it. But it says I got 126 friends.
But see, you got to be on the post tab.
I am on the posts. It says intro, add bio.
Well, then I don't know.
I don't have any followers. Then
you must not have any followers.
Nobody follows me.
You're a boring person.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm a boring person. Always have been.
Oh, now I got to rearrange everything again.
Oh, shit.
So,
Ah.
So I don't know what we're going to do. It's getting harder and harder to find guests. I keep trying, but people are like too busy right now. And then
Yeah.
I wish Mother Nature started fucking cooperating. We could get out. I got plenty of places we can go, that are close yet.
I got some bad news for you.
What's that?
I didn't get the information I wanted today, but I made a delivery to to nutritional sciences this afternoon or this morning, and the building manager, Bill,
Yeah.
he's retiring at the end of next month.
Oh shit.
And the office people that worked under him that I got good relationship with, that Julie's already retired and Mary Lou's retiring at the end of this month. So it may be another jump through hoops to try and get in there to do an investigation, thanks to COVID fucking things up for us.
Well,
And I really wanted to get in there.
it happens. Shit happens.
So as figured I'd at least tell you, because I'm not certain.
You know,
I'll see what I can do about working my magic with it, but
that's like how many times I tried, and even with the inside people that I knew, tried to get us just into the basement of Sanatorium Hill.
Oh, I know.
And it's like, nope. Kept running into resistance. And it's like, we just go to the basement. Nothing was down there. The basement was used for storage of basically what was left over from when it was a mental hospital. Gurneys, wheelchairs, shit like that. All that sensitive stuff was kept on top floors in, files or whatever. I mean, it should all be computerized by now, but how the government is some days. They'll take forever to transfer stuff from microfiche and paper hard copy files and make it all digital.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine, as long as that building was what it was, and still is kind of, because now it's just the offices. You don't have the clients going up there too often for shit. But I bet you that first top floor, two top floors is full of boxes, with all these files in it from over the years when there was AFDC and welfare and all of that.
Yeah. Wouldn't doubt it.
Well, see, before they transferred down to Aberg, where DVR sits, where we had our DVR meetings with those people.
Yeah.
All those offices were up in Sanatorium Hill before that.
Damn.
So all the public offices got moved down there to Aberg, and then basically you just had, the supervisors, execs, and all that stuff up there, doing whatever they were doing in secret. Because all those cars and everything up there, that they didn't even have the bus to shuttle there like they used to anymore, because nobody went there to get, to apply or everything, because everything you can apply for is online now. And your caseworkers and all of that are down in Aberg. See? So, all it is just storage of files and management people. But that, like you said, I had somebody on the inside. She tried a few times to get us in there. And then all of a sudden, what was it, last summer, I found out she retired from there. So, shit happens.
I'm just saying,
That's what place we'll probably never get into until it's abandoned.
That's, yeah. kind of unfortunate. Man, they've been advertising the shit out of Glowforge lately.
Yeah, I know.
And I see why you'd like one. I see exactly why you want one, because it doesn't just engrave, it engraves, it cuts,
Yep.
You do it all.
Between that and the embroidery machine, we'd be set. I'd be
Okay,
able to fill up the back of my truck with merchandise in a few months or less if I had both of those. And of course, the space. You got to have the space to use them efficiently, But with all the ideas, just think of the merchandise our stand would have,
Yeah.
I mean, as it stands, once I get moved and get the space, we'll get the cricket running again and doing t-shirts more often and canned koozies and stuff like that, and getting them all pressed because we can keep the heat press going. So, and then I'll have a subliminal printer going. I'll have another one of the, and then I'm going to get another one of those. I'm going to get a couple of those EcoTank printers. I like them. I really do.
How do you like them? You haven't even used it.
Well, I've used it with the subliminal ink in it.
So you have used it?
Yes, it's all set up for transfers, for t-shirt transfers. We've already used it a couple of times. Otherwise, I wouldn't have taken it out of the fucking box.
All right, fine. It's just that,
And then think about this. See, because of all the clutter and the space, not so much space we have, there's not a lot of space here. You know that. I know that. But remember back when I bought the little laser engraver?
Yeah.
It was about, that square around and probably stood about maybe 6 inches high, right? Well, I still got that and stuff, and I'm thinking that thing was so cheap and it's still being sold out there. All right, I'd get another one. Fucking, how you remember the design it made on the coaster?
Yeah.
That was real intricate and real fancy, and it was like a circle thing with all kinds of, I figure you do that, and all you do is get the wood, stain them, and then you coat them like with some polyurethane or something like that, so you protect them from shit. You could sell 5 of them pretty easily.
Probably.
And I think I even made one with our logo on there. But it wasn't this one. It was the old one that's like on my t-shirt. That's like on our t-shirts. That just had the skull. All I'm saying is this is fucking, they're taken for fucking ever. And that town hall meeting told me shit. The longer this goes on, the more they call and contact me to ask me questions or to bring this shit up again, the less sleep I get, the more nightmares I have. I put that fucking thing behind me a long time ago. Oh, do you got any more proof than the one picture? Well, the only reason I got the one picture is, my mom passed away in 2013 and I got a bag full of pictures. And this was found in it. I said, I've got nothing. I got no books, no uniform, no cars, the wooden cars and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
I says, the minute I moved out to Oregon, I had me a little bonfire with all that stuff. So, and it's the truth. I did.
Well,
You know,
I'm not saying
we-
you didn't.
we had one. Well, it wasn't really a bonfire, but I mean, you know, we had this Weber grill, you know, the big round
Yeah.
deals. And I put everything in there, poured gasoline on it, and I started it all on fire. You know, there was a couple of books, couple of uniforms, you know, and the uniforms had all the patches or whatever, you know, their shirt and that and the scarf. And those little tin things, I basically threw those away out on the railroad tracks. You know, flattened them. I mean, I didn't want nothing to remind
And
me.
I don't blame you.
But, you know, oh, no, they keep asking for it. Like, motherfuckers, just, you know, it's all over there with the trustee. It's just like, now it's just waiting for them. But these assholes keep calling me, and it's like, the more you call me, the more you're going to charge me, aren't you? You know, that's what it is. You know, because every phone call they make, they can make it a charge, or every time they have to, you know, it's a charge. See, hungry, they're bloodsuckers. You know, I mean, that's all it is. They just want a bigger chunk, or to write things down so that they can get a bigger chunk. It's starting to pick up out here again.
Yeah. So you're starting to get more?
It actually poured down for about 5-10 minutes when I was trying to get all this shit working. And then it slowed
Okay,
down.
I got a question for you. What is this bullshit thing? They got this thing on Facebook all over the place. Hawk Talk? What the fuck is that?
What?
Oh, my niece is in this now. She posted this meme. It says, "Say Hawk Talk one more time." And
What
it's
the
got,
fuck is that?
I don't know. And it's got Samuel L. Jackson from Pulp Fiction holding a gun on somebody.
Oh, jeez. I didn't watch. I've never seen that movie, so maybe it's something from
Pulp
the movie.
Fiction? No, it wasn't something from that. It's on other shit.
Huh. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what it is. You know, I only pay attention to a few things. You know, there was a guy, you know, there was a guy we had on to the grave and back yesterday. And I can't remember where, I think he said he was from, anyway, he's from the UK somewhere, okay? And his name's Tim. Before the show started, he was asking me about the Beast.
Free Road?
Yeah. We had an interesting conversation. Wow. That's a first.
What?
My connection must not be very stable.
Why?
Can you see the live thing up on the screen?
Yeah, right next to it. If your connection goes weird, next to it you get the little signal thing for your internet.
Yep. I've got
Mine has it. Mine has it every now and then. That's when you see my. That's why I see my screen go blank, or my part of the screen go blank with the little spin circle.
No, mine's been doing that a lot. Ah, shit.
What? You got people calling you. That is messed up. Hey, where you at? Where'd you go, Insane Joe? By the way, who's watching us? I see there's one person watching us. Come over here to the the comments thing and make a comment. Say hi.
I had to
Who's watching us?
answer the phone, and it's like some health survey, and it's like, motherfucker.
I see there's one person watching us and they haven't made a comment. So who the hell is it?
Yo, mama.
Your mama, your papa.
Oh. But anyway.
Anyway. Oh, that's another thing. What's with these fucking ugliest
Cyber
looking
what?
piece of Cybertruck, Tesla Cybertruck, the ugliest looking piece of shit I've ever seen on the road.
Have you actually seen one?
Yes, I've seen like 5 of them now. You got to realize I travel up to the fucking Twin Cities and all over that area up there. I've had like 5 of them in that fucking area up there passing me by. And they are the ugliest motherfucking things I've ever seen, and they're worthless. What the fuck are you?
Are you talking about those?
Kind of bad.
Are you talking about those things that look like totally square?
The Tesla Cybertrucks.
Yeah, they're like all. I was trying to find them.
Yeah.
I've seen pictures of them on Facebook all fucking time, and now when you want to find a fucking picture, you can't find it.
I'm like, and then I heard that the fucking price tag on those things is like $100 grand. It's like, what the fuck are you gonna pay $100 grand for a fucking piece of shit paperweight like that? That has no fucking use. I don't even think the fucking bed I don't think you can put anything in the bed. I don't even know if it has a bed on it. It looks like it's all covered up.
I can't find that, but yeah, that's about as that thing's about as stupid as the what the fuck is that car called? They tried to sell us one in Easton Motors once.
You talking about the Kia Soul?
Yeah.
Box
that
on
motherfucker
wheels?
is a dangerous fucking vehicle.
No, you know what a dangerous vehicle is that fucking smart car.
Yeah, well, that too, but I'm just saying, think about driving this. This is nothing but a square box driving down a highway. Good gust of wind comes the right way, and it's going to tip you over on your side. We took it for a test drive, just please, motherfuckers. We knew we weren't going to buy it anyways. But when we were driving that thing around, where was it? Beaver Dam or wherever Easton Motors is. Oh my God, I was terrified. I was afraid in that fucking, yeah. No, thanks you. I told him and still, that was after the Avenger got totaled. And they had another Avenger on the fucking lot and wouldn't even let us look at it. They'll never get my business again. But people we got the truck from, they went out of their way to make sure we got a good deal and got the truck. So
yeah,
they actually went out of their way to and they, yeah. I was there for the whole process, and it's like I'll go back there. No. Yeah. Now, why couldn't it have done this though this morning?
We gonna what?
The rain. I wish it was raining. Like if it would have been raining this morning when I first woke up, I'd have been able to fall back to sleep. But yeah, those cars, yeah, there's like, I'd stay away from.
Yeah, fucking Cybertruck. Those things look like shit. They look like a piece of crap.
Yeah, it does. And the other thing is, some of those other vehicles, I'm not so sure about yet. You know,
What?
I know they're trying to go green energy and clean and all of this, but there's other ways to do that too than having a car run on, you know, fossil fuels or whatever, you know, but to run it on just pure electric or have like a ton of batteries in there and have to find a charging station and wait for this fucker to charge and just to get to your destination and all of this. I'm not so sure about that. And I'm not so sure about feeling safe in one of those vehicles because they're still technically in their infancy. And what if they start having issues after a while where the motherfuckers start exploding or catching on fire because the batteries are bad or some shit, you know? No, thank you. I don't want to be the world's guinea pig for something. You know? And those charging stations, do you see them everywhere? You travel all the time. You travel from state to state. Do you see them?
Here's the thing with the charging stations for these electric vehicles, okay? I think it's called Charge America, and Walmart. They got together. It was Hyundai. Hyundai makes the Ioniq 5. Okay, it's a full electric SUV type car. It actually looks pretty cool. It's based on an 800-volt frame, where the Tesla is based on a 400-volt frame. Hyundai they started this company called Charge America. They got in cahoots with Walmart. So Charge America and Walmart teamed up, and all Walmarts across the nation eventually are supposed to have at least 5 charging stations in their parking lots.
You know, the first time I ever saw one of those was at Hy-Vee.
Mm-hmm. Hy-Vee's doing the same thing, but I don't know if they're teaming with Charge America.
No, I mean, the first time I saw a charging station was at Hy-Vee.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The one here in Madison, the one on East Washington, Madison,
right.
They actually have, I think, half a dozen of them.
Yeah.
Of the charging stations. But see, the whole thing is that's where you can charge your vehicle. Now, if you buy an Ioniq 5 from Hyundai, because Hyundai owns Charge America, they will allow you to charge your vehicle at one of their locations for free for an entire year.
Wow.
That's part of what you're paying for when you get that car.
Well, that's almost like, all right, now you're old enough. You're older than me. You should remember this, unless Alzheimer's have caught in. But that's almost like, all right, we're a new car manufacturer and we're in town. Like, what was it? Like Hyundai. You know, they got, you know, buy a new Hyundai this month and we'll give you free gas for a year. They've done it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and here's the thing, okay? These cars, the way they're designed with that battery, each charge gives you about 300 miles worth of driving. And that's with everything on. That's with the air conditioning on. That's with the heater on, depending on, what time of year it is. That's traction control. That's everything that this car can use. You know, if you turn it all on, you'll get right around 300 miles of driving time, and of distance.
So they say that's like the cell phone companies.
Right.
They haven't perfected these batteries yet.
These batteries have gotten pretty fucking good, believe it or not.
No, but I'm just saying they haven't perfected them yet.
No, they haven't. But like I said, like I started telling you, Hyundai's Ioniq 5 is based on an 800 volt frame, where the Teslas are a 400 volt frame. So basically, when you go and plug in an Ioniq 5 in a Tesla, say you've got a Tesla and an Ioniq, and you park them right next to each other at charging stations, okay? Both of them are 5% left in their battery. You plug both of them in at the exact same time. It'll take 2 hours for the Tesla to charge fully. Takes 30 minutes for the Ioniq to charge fully.
Yeah, well, see, I still don't trust those cars.
That's how those are designed. That's the
My
way
luck,
these
I'd
things
be
are
out
made.
somewhere. I'd be somewhere, and there'd be no charging station anywhere in sight. You know, that's just my point of view.
Well, that's the thing. You got to watch what you're doing whenever a full electric vehicle. You kind of got to pay attention to it. You got to pay attention to your charge. And here's another thing with these. Okay, they have adapters that come with them that plug in. They plug in to your charging unit. Okay, and then you can plug an extension cord into that adapter. So it doesn't matter where the fuck you're at. As long as you have a power cord that you can plug into your car, you can charge it.
If you have the adapter.
The adapter comes with the car. That's part of the package for the car. It's an adapter that comes with it. And it's got they've got like this rocker thing in the trunk for it, or you can have it in the car itself for it. And so it's all, the whole thing's set up that way. So you have your adapter, you plug it in, because the plug-in, they're trying to get all these different manufacturers to go with a standardized plug, a standardized thing. And if you've got the adapter, it'll plug into the car itself, and then you just plug the extension cord in it, and then inside the adapter, like I said, you get it with the car, but inside the adapter is the conversion hardware. So it'll actually let it charge in the ways that it's supposed to. Now, with the adapter and not the charge unit, your Ioniq's going to take a little longer because it's not got the fast charge like it does with the other thing. But still, the whole thing it's way better. And they're years ahead of what they thought they were.
They're years ahead.
Yeah, they've got a better battery setup in those cars than they did back whenever they first brought out the electric car, when the oil companies killed it. The first electric car was actually a Taurus that Ford made, and it was 100% electric and plugged in like a normal appliance would.
There was something happening, and I forgot what it was, coming up this next weekend. Well,
too bad that that's so late, and it's also raining like a bitch, through here. But Madison had a festival thing going just today only called Music Everywhere. It was the town of the city of Madison, and Rocker, Maxine Radio Rocker, has a tent up on State Street, and I'm pretty sure Jimmy's probably with them up there.
Who knows?
Because Jimmy's part of that.
Actually, if I'm not mistaken, he was out of state.
That could be.
So anyway, we should end our stream. It's getting wicked.
It's getting bad out there for you.
Yeah, lights flickered in here.
All right.
There's power yet, but it's possible. So, but I have no idea what's going to happen next week. So stay tuned. Maybe we'll have a guest. Maybe we won't. Yeah, the internet thing's going funky.
Yeah, and you're starting to do the robot thing. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good night, all. Stay safe. Have a
Yep.
nice weekend.
We'll catch you guys on the flip side.
And remember, anything's possible.
So later.